The man picked up the rock and smashed the statue. Yellow sand burst out of the hole. His friends quickly figured what was happening. Then they grabbed rocks too. They smashed the statue with full force. As the group destroyed all the statues, the men stared at the sky, stunned. The giant old pillars began to move, and it began to rise up on the center at a very fast speed. The ground rumbled from the collision of the giant pillars. Suddenly, the ground beneath their feet disappeared. Everyone fell through the ground. When they gained consciousness, they were in an ancient ruin. But before they could react, the steps under their feet began to shrink fast. Seeing it, they freaked out. Everyone sprinted downward in fear, but the floor closed in too quickly and they all fell down. Luckily, there was some water on the ground to break their fall. That's what saved their lives. Then they followed the flow of the water. A strange cave appeared ahead. As soon as they entered, they couldn't believe what they saw. The cave was filled with treasure. Gold, silver, and ancient items everywhere. But the old guy ignored all the treasure. He walked over to an old giant door. He took out a crystal ball, and according to the legend, the crystal ball was said to unlock the golden castle. Then the man looked at the door, and he decoded how to open it. He lifted the crystal ball above his head and pushed it to the door. Then, the door mechanism suddenly moved. In a few seconds, a hidden path opened up. Then, the men carefully stepped inside. What they saw was beyond belief. There was a glowing golden room ahead. Even the walls were made of solid gold bricks, and there were several skeleton statues made of crystal. But they noticed one of the statues is missing its part, and they walked towards it. They saw that the head of the crystal statue was missing, and they held up the crystal ball near the statue. Suddenly, something unexpected unfolded. The crystal skeleton began to move slowly. Terrified, they stumbled backward as the skeleton's glowing eyes locked onto them. Then, without warning, the golden chamber began to shake violently. And what happened next would change everything they thought they knew.